Hello, Gemini. Welcome. Thank you for being here. So glad you can make it here. I hope you're all doing well. So, Gemini, we're going to take a look at what needs to come through for you. When I was meditating on your energy, Gemini, nothing was happening. And then suddenly I hear, drew a blank. So, Gemini, I feel like for some of you, you're drawing a blank on what it is you are focusing on or dealing with or trying to do or get done, or how to go about doing something. Yeah, there seems to be issues about the way something's being calculated or trying to be calculated, or it's like you're drawing a blank. You're drawing a blank on a situation. You're drawing a blank with your plan. You're drawing a blank with what you're trying to execute here. And so something could be around a verdict that you are waiting to receive, or looking to receive, or about how you want to decide on something. I'm hearing verdict. Are you presiding over something, or you feel like someone's presiding over something? Are you presiding over something on somebody else's behalf? You may be drawing a blank as it has to do with authority, dealing with authority, or being in authority. There may be some issue around, trying to recognize something, or something you want recognized. There may be issues around knowledge or information, or the wisdom of something, or the power you may or may not have with something or someone. And like either needing to be tactful, or struggling with being tactful, or like there's a lack of tact, or you don't want to lack tact. Either way, you're drawing a fucking blank about this, or about someone, or what you are dealing with, or the professionalism around something, or the authority either you have, or feel you don't have, or where like it's like there's a lot of little details, right? There's a lot of details. I feel like you're trying to be calm. I also feel like you're yearning to achieve something, or you may be seeking knowledge or information. So let's see, Spirit, what are the Geminis focused on? And this reading is for all Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign placements. Gemini, I feel like there's something that you want to see locked in. It's like something you want to see something locked in, or something is locked in that you don't want locked in, right? Yeah. You may feel stuck, or something is stuck, or feels stuck. You may feel like something is out of your hands, or yeah. I'm also hearing writer's block. Is that what you're drawing a blank on too? Is that you're experiencing writer's block, Gemini? or there's a communication is being blocked. Or you feel like you're being blocked from writing things, having things written the way you want, written out and done. Spirit, what is Gemini focused on? There's a wedge. You feel like there's a wedge between you and something you want to get done or execute. There's a wedge for you, Gemini, and you fucking over it. You're drawing a blank. I'm hearing this is an outrage. This is an outrage. This doesn't make sense. This isn't sensible. Yeah. You're used to it coming together, working out. You want professionalism. You want it done right. You want to execute this. What is Gemini focused on? Something's taking a long time, or you're growing impatient. Gemini. What is Gemini's focused on? What are Gemini's focused on? What are the Geminis focused on, Spirit? Please. What are the Geminis focused on? What are the Geminis focused on? Okay. Well, we have too many cards, but what I will take is this one, recuperation. This is a 52 breaking down to a 7. So I feel like you may be trying to recuperate, or there's a need for recuperation, or there's something that you want to get back. Yeah, something you want to obtain, something you want to get back. With the 7, this is something that perhaps you are trying to go with the flow with, or you're tired of going with the flow with. This is like that chariot energy. You got a lot of feelings and emotions, a lot of will and drive here with what you are in pursuit of, or you want to be in pursuit of, something that you want victory with, something where you're experiencing some fucking obstacles with. I feel like something isn't written in stone, and you don't like that shit. You like shit to be concrete. Something isn't concrete for you. It isn't concrete for you. At the bottom, you do have persuasion, which is a 55, breaking down to a 10. So this is focusing on you wanting to get an opportunity. You want to shift things. Or you want to see a shift, but in a positive direction, right? You want to be able to seize opportunities. Divine timing can be at play, and you may, that doesn't feel comfortable right now for you at this time. But I feel like, you're also trying to manifest things. You're trying to you're used to being able to have all the tools and create what you want, but there's something going on where your power of persuasion is impeded. Like you're not as effective, or it's just shit ain't working out. You're not able to persuade, or you're trying to persuade about something or persuade someone. But it's like you want recuperation. Now, for some of you, this may be, you needing to recuperate energetically, but that's really not what this feels like. This feels like there's something that you're experiencing obstacles in having victory or arriving at the destination you want to get to here. There's like something that you want to resolve, or something you want to see advancement with, or advance upon, something you want to have the ability to do. Something that, there's issues with your confidence, or maybe you had confidence and something got out of control, or you weren't able to steer it. And so, because recuperation is it's something that you want to get back, something that you want to reestablish or establish for yourself. Okay? Something may feel a little out of control, or out of your control. Recuperate is like you want to get something back that you feel has been taken, or that you're not getting, or that you're missing or missing out on, something like that. So let's take a look and see. I feel like there's a need for you to be calm, okay? And there's a need for you to, you know, trust in reason, or have reason in what you're, you know, reasoning, be rational about what you are yearning for achievement. And there may be a need for you to seek more knowledge, or, you know, perhaps there may be a need for you to wait. It's like this is the time where there may be a need for you to have more deference to things that you are perhaps used to having indifference with, or that you have some indifference about in your position towards it, that you need to have. This is like a time for you to, you know, have more deference, okay, towards this. Yeah, there's something where you feel like you're not getting all you need, or, you know, you kind of are, you kind of not. Something you want to heal, something you're wishing for. There could be an Aquarius involved, or a focus. Spirit, what needs to come through for the Geminis? I'll be using the horseshoe spread. What needs to come through for the Geminis, please? I forgot to use my timer. I guess it doesn't matter. I take a long time anyway. That's how I do it. Never gonna change. Or maybe I will. I don't know. That's just what it is. It's what it is. Spirit, what do the Geminis need to know? What needs to come through for the Geminis, please? What needs to come through for the Geminis, please? You're having a hard time getting something in your grasp, Gemini. You're having a hard time getting something in your grasp. And as a result, you either are losing out or feel like you're losing out, and you want to recuperate that shit. What needs to come through for the Geminis? May 16 to May 31st, 2020. There's a lack of change, or you're not able to make the changes you want. You're not able to transform something, or there's delays with seeing the change you want here. Or you're not experiencing the smooth transition that you are used to, or you are able to, I'm hearing, command or execute, okay, or calculate, or expect, or come to expect. What needs to come through for the Geminis, please? What's in the recent past for Geminis? May 16 to May 31st, 2020. What's in the present for Geminis? Future. What's in the future? What is Gemini's energy and attitude? What is Gemini's concern? What is Gemini's challenge? And what is Gemini's outcome? May 16 to May 31st, 2020. And bottom of the deck, what is the overall energy surrounding Gemini? Gemini, it feels like you feel pensive. Okay, you're uptight. Okay, there's an order to shit, right? Your plans work. Your plans don't fall through, right? You can't stand when somebody else drops the ball if somebody else is involved. And so it's like, now you got to recuperate this shit. Okay, there's problems with the psychology of things, maybe in you or with what you are facing or dealing with. Okay, or as you deal with things, and the way it is influencing the way you think, or whether you are able to influence the way you need somebody else to think, right? I don't know, but you want resolve. Okay, you don't like being in a space of assumption and doubt, shit being in the air. You like it to be concrete. Okay, you're evaluating. Okay, there is issues with what you are imagining that you want to see happen. I feel like some of you, you're trying to build up the confidence, or you had the confidence that got shot down, or you're lacking in confidence, or there's just an inability to reach your goal, to see forward movement, to sustain what it is you want to sustain. Okay, there may be issues of discretion, but there's something that you want progress with. There's issues with you getting that progress, or seeing progress, or at least to your satisfaction. So let's get into this for you. Okay, let's do it. There may be something you need to recognize, Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, Gemini, I see you. There's definitely a focus on money, your stability, maintaining, remaining established. I did not mean to throw out that Knight of Pentacles, so we're going to put that to the side. Alright, you're dealing with some struggles and strife. What I'm hearing is pick a struggle, Gemini. Pick a struggle. Don't contend and fight with everything. Pick your struggles. Pick a struggle, okay? And just focus on that. And how you can change it. Okay, I wasn't intending to pull this Knight of Pentacles as the overall energy. I came from the top when it should have come from the bottom. So I did do that here with these two cards, okay? I'm going somewhere with this. Stick with me. But I feel like, nothing just happened. So this Knight of Pentacles is here because I feel like that you're not able to get something done, or something comes to a stop, or you're not getting the help that you want, or you don't know how to be of help, or, there's a hold up with your fucking money, okay? I'm also hearing there's a lack of responsibility, okay? Or you want responsibility to be taken up here. But you want to get something done, and you have laser focus, right? You have laser focus. Maybe so much so that you could be overly focused on this, okay? With this Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, something you are focused on or trying to do is not getting done. It's not getting done. There's a struggle with it. There's challenges. There's strife. Okay? There are things that you are contending with, or perhaps you are contending with someone here with this Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And so the overall energy surrounding you, Gemini, is you do have the Queen of Cups in reverse with the Seven of Cups. First things coming through here is that you are upset because there's confusion. You're upset by the confusion. You may even be disillusioned by what the fuck is going on here. You may be having a hard time trying to take care of and nurture things because there's so much confusion around it. You may be upset about the options that are available. Some of you could be dealing with someone that's embodying this Queen of Cups energy that's just not giving you any energy towards something that you want them to care about or to nurture for you or with you, and they're not giving you any energy here. Okay, because their mind is made up. They've made their choice. They're holding their cup. Their choice is made about the situation. They're leaving you in confusion about this or to figure this out. Or perhaps you feel like this could be you not happy with the confusion around you trying to help someone that's codependent, because you're not getting anywhere with it any more than they are. You're not used to that, are you? But there is some, emotional imbalance here. Okay, you may be clingy, or someone may be clingy with you, but there's a need for you it's like there's a need for you to gather yourself about what's not being done, and try to sort things out and clear away the confusion, or distance yourself from the things that's confusing. There may be some confusion around family or with a particular relationship. Or you may be confused by these options. Anyway, your energy and attitude here, you might be confused by the lack of care or nurturing or support that from someone. There also may be you trying to have some self-care after dealing with some confusion, or some self-care with something where there's some confusion around it, and you trying to gather yourself and needing to stop what you're doing and get grounded. Okay, this also is a stubborn energy. Okay, so Gemini, you could either be stubborn, or you could be dealing with someone who's being stubborn. It's not going to move forward with you right now. They're not budging, or you perhaps don't want to budge. But your energy and attitude is, you do have the Six of Cups with the Hierophant. So your energy and attitude here is you want satisfaction here. You want a satisfactory conclusion with systems, with rules, with conformity, with institutions, with agencies. You want information. You're trying to get the knowledge and wisdom, have faith here. You want satisfaction in service, right? You may have some of you're dealing with someone from the past, or something from the past, or you're dealing with something that's concerning children, where there's something perhaps you want to institute or establish. Either way, your energy and attitude here is that you are looking to have satisfaction and bring something to a conclusion around a commitment, or that you want to establish, or what you believe or want service in, or what it is that you are looking to learn, or maybe even teach. Some of you are focused on teaching children, but children may be a focus. Okay, or family is a focus. There's a focus on having satisfaction, or making sure that your family is happy. Okay, or you're committed to your family and the stability of that. So, in the recent past, oh, by the way, with the almost forgot, with this Hierophant, some of you are focused on a Taurus, or a Taurus could be involved in your situation. But there's a lot of cup energy, so there's a lot of feelings and emotions. There may be a focus on creativity. Again, a focus on family or significant relationship or significant relationships. In the recent past, you do have Justice with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So in the recent past, for some of you, there was a focus on a Libra, or a Libra was involved in the recent past. But in the recent past, this was you making the right decision, needing to make the right decision, or this was needing to do the right thing, or be fair. about something that you feel that there was some imbalance, or that changed, or that you might have been in two minds about. For some of you, with justice here, there may have been a legal matter, or that you were juggling with. For some of you, this is you wanting something to go in your favor, right? Wanting something to go in your favor, or wanting what is established, or the law around something, and not getting it because something changes. Okay. For some of you, there is problems getting something to change. I need to look at that a little more. Spirit. Yeah, for some of you, you were dealing with a Libra, or Libra is dealing with you, where a Libra has changed something up on your ass, or you were trying to change something up on a Libra, and you weren't able to get that change, or weren't able to get a Libra to adapt. Or you weren't able to change somebody's mind. Or you wanted to get balance with something that was changed. Or you wanted something to be done fair and right that was changed. Okay? Or as it has to do with, you dealing with a weighing something up. You might have been weighing something up that needed to change, or weighing something up that changed, or weighing something up that you see as an imbalance. But it's like you wanted the right thing to happen in the recent past. You were looking for the right thing to happen with something that was changed, or where there was an imbalance to it. You may have had trouble. You may have wanted the right thing to happen, or for some of you in the recent past, there was something that you needed to do the right thing, right? Or be fair, that required you to change your mind. Or left you feeling imbalanced. Spirit, clarify the Justice and the Two of Pentacles reverse. Thank you. Yeah, strength. You have strength on this. At the bottom, we got the Ten of Cups. So definitely there's a focus on family, or wanting fulfillment with something concerning family, or just with something that you would have found fulfilling. But I feel like it's concerning family for many of you, or it has to do with family, where you were being strong, or you were trying to, you were focusing on having quiet strength here, where there was something that you wanted to either maintain balance or have balanced here with strength. This was you asserting yourself with something that you wanted to. I'm also hearing that you wanted to set right. At present, also in the recent past, some of you want the process. You want the process, right? You want the right things to happen here, and in the recent past, you were trying to make the right things happen, or get something in your favor that was imbalanced or out of balance, or that had changed or needed to change. But at present, you do have the Page of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords in reverse. So at present, you're trying to see what you can do, or you're trying to work on something or you're trying to gain something, but there's some drama around it. With this Knight of Swords in reverse, there's some sort of drama around it. And this can do with money, or with something you were working on, or around a plan. There's some drama at present for you around a plan, Gemini. And so in the future, you do have the Fool that's in reverse with the Knight of Wands in reverse. So there's no new start, no new beginning. Okay. With the Knight of Wands in reverse, it's like in the future, there is no new start, no new beginning. There's a lack of optimism, or you may be focusing on not taking any risks, because with the Knight of Wands in reverse, you may be coming off too aggressive, or it will be too hasty or reckless here. But also, there's a problem with you being able to take something in a new direction and see movement with it in the future. Something that you want to reconcile and get satisfaction in, or bring to a conclusion, that you're committed to making happen here. Spirit, clarify this Fool in reverse and the Knight of Wands. Somebody might be in and out on you in the future. You know, someone's changing their mind, or you may be in and out with yourself on something that you want to take in a new direction, or whether or not to take a risk, or you may be lacking optimism with something. Okay, there may be a concern about the recklessness or a carefree attitude, or there's some sort of stagnation with trying to go in a new direction or have a new beginning. What is this Fool in reverse and Hangman in reverse? Thank you. Yeah, Page of Swords. This is with the Fool upright. So I feel like you may be thinking of, because you have the Page of Swords here, some of you, there's some spying going on here. I feel like this is about some news or communication, or this you trying to come up with a new plan about something, or you had a new plan, or there is a new plan to try to take something in a new direction, to try to see movement with something that you had a false start with. But also, I feel like, you know, in the future, this may be to do with, you know, recklessness. And receiving some sort of communication, or you're not able to go in the direction you wanted to, or have this new start, or see movement, because some sort of news or communication comes in that it's hard to hear, but it's the truth, that kind of shows you that you may be being reckless, or, you know, something to do with being wasteful, or, you know, it's like there's a lack of freedom with something, and no movement, or a lack of freedom with something because it's too reckless, or you're being too hasty, or it's being irrational, and it may be foolish. And so there's some sort of news or communication that's causing you to have a new consideration, or to, you know, have a new concept is being not a new concept was presented, or some sort of communication is conveyed. It's hard to hear, but it's true. Or this is you doing that, Gemini. Because pages talk about messages, discovery, vision, investigation, the variables and things, new paths. And so your concern is this Ten of Pentacles and this Queen of Wands in reverse. For some of you, you're focused on somebody embodying the Queen of Wands in reverse energy. Okay? Someone who may be being really pushy or self-destructive. But this feels more, Gemini, like there's concern with stability or what you want to establish, and lacking confidence, or having the confidence and being able to maintain. This concern with the lacking the confidence, or this issues with confidence towards what you want to maintain or what you want to establish, or there's concerns about family, or concerns about money, concerns about stability. There's concerns about being able to restore confidently, or being able to establish something that you were in pursuit of, or you are thinking that there's an issue with you being able to pursue. But also there is some sort of concern with being able to establish something because you're not able to be persuasive, or someone you're dealing with you are not able to persuade, Gemini. Now, your challenge here is this Hangman and the Four Cups that is in reverse. So the Hangman, for some of you, there may be a Pisces involved, or you're focused on a Pisces. But this Hangman is talking about your challenge is being able to see things from a different perspective, or perhaps getting someone else to see things from a different perspective. There may be the challenge of delays with an opportunity, or there may be frustrations with an opportunity or rejection. With the Hangman here, there may be challenges with trying to get something reversed regarding an offer or an opportunity, or there may be challenges with finding a way to get contentment and satisfaction in a situation. There may be a challenge with needing to sacrifice or self-sacrifice an opportunity, or something to do with family or children. There may be challenges with rejection, but needing to sacrifice, needing to allow for self-sacrifice here. The challenge of, are you able to make the sacrifice? Will you make the sacrifice to give something up? Your likely outcome is you do have this King of Pentacles with the Eight of Wands, both upright. So this here is managing something and seeing movement and progress, or taking swift action to manage something. This can be communication or travel, messages coming back and forth. This is having success with what you are creating and seeing progress and movement. Moving away from stagnancy. securing what you want here, gaining what you want here. With the King of Pentacles upright, this could be you getting that money, or this could be a calculated risk, or getting that knowledge. This is you not getting carried away with something that you are very passionate about. This is you figuring out how to rise in a situation that was stagnant or not moving, or where there was some stubbornness. So there's a focus on managing things, using wisdom, having tact, staying grounded, and being successful with what you are taking action on. Spirit, tell me more about this King of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. It's almost like, it's like, Gemini, you go from something not moving, or, you know, you're dealing with stagnation, to you being able to have that Midas touch, or being able to manage this and still see success with what you're creating, because you move, you act on it quickly, or you're able to figure out how to get progress. Perhaps you try other ways, 8 other ways to do something. Spirit, clarify this King of Pentacles, please, with the 8 of Wands. Perhaps you're able to persuade, but this is you, perhaps this is you recuperating. High Priestess, thank you, Spirit. King of Pentacles again. So this is you being able to figure out how to get progress and growth with a situation. There may be a need for you to have the heart of the matter here, to be practical. Okay. With this King of Pentacles, this is you having success with what you're managing and creating, because you're following your intuition with the High Priestess. For some of you with the High Priestess, there may be a Cancer or Taurus that's involved or focused. But this High Priestess, this is you following your intuition. This is you gaining insight, getting enlightenment in the situation. This is you perhaps solving the mystery with something that you're dealing with. This is you perhaps uncovering what is hidden, or perhaps it's because you're playing something close to your chest. You figuring out how to deal with something with this energy. You establish what you want. You get that satisfaction, that success. You get that conclusion. What concerning family or children, or someone from the past, or something from the past. Perhaps this is something you decide to commit to. So let's take a look at what some guidance is for you. Spirit, what is some guidance for Gemini, please? What is some guidance for Gemini, May 16 to May 31st? Yeah, it's like you get a light bulb moment with something, or some light is shed on something, or or you are able to be very, 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 very creative. Thank you. We have here, identify health-related fears. Identify health-related fears. Ask yourself if you're afraid to heal. Your conscious mind may say no, because that's the logical reply. But this question is for that deeper part of you, your emotional self, which might have developed fears about becoming healthy. Your goal is to explore whether you have deep-seated reasons to want to postpone healing. So I feel that this is talking about, for some of you, there's a need for you to identify some health related issues that you are concerned or worrying or fearing and needing to address them. But for others of you, I feel like this is you needing to identify and heal as it relates to your fears or concerns with family or someone from the past or something from the past. And it's like there's a need for you to let go of those issues that you may have formed towards someone or something where there's some confusion around it, and turn away from the confusion and make choices or make the decision that is best for the situation, where there's a need to be practical and grounded and manage things properly, following your intuition and doing what's practical and stable and good, despite who or what this is around.